same thing first and foremost, Brian. Where'd you get the hat?
I think I got this one in Denver, Colorado. So, yeah.
Brian, I remember talking to you when you decided to come back for your senior season. Remember, it sounded like that was a really tough decision. Are you still happy you made that decision?
Oh yeah, I haven't looked back. Haven't regretted it at all. I feel like I made the right decision. I'm happy where I am. So.
What was the feedback you got in terms of what NFL teams said you should work on this, get better at that?
I know there's a lot of questions about speed. I think that's what they ask everybody. I mean, at the next level, they want to know if you can run. They was concerned about my off man, eyes technique, but that was kind of the main things that I was hit on. So.
Is that stuff you're kind of focusing on to get better this season?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a cheat sheet. Well, I mean, I know what they want, and it's just up to me to correct it and show them that I can do that. So.
What was some of the technique stuff you said that they told you?
Just like eyes on off man, like tendency to look back at the quarterback, kind of like a rookie mistake, I guess.
So just stay focused on your guy.
Yep.
You were captain last year, but what does it feel like this year? Do you really feel like the old man in the room, or?
Yeah. I'm walking around, and it's kind of like, see the younger guys. It's like, man, I used to have that kind of energy, or I used to be able to move like that. But yeah, I definitely feel it now. So.
Do you feel like expectations have kind of risen, maybe not just for you, but the entire secondary, because you have like guys like you and Payne coming back?
Oh yeah, it's definitely shifted on us, especially with the back end safeties being younger guys, guys that haven't played much. So it definitely rolled over on me and Payne as seniors, so leaders.
What do you think of when I mentioned Jaquan Bailey?
Animal.
It doesn't have to be football related either, no. But
Animal.
explain.
I mean, I guess he just has that motor, a guy that, relentless. When I say like you can't do something, it's I'm gonna try until proven wrong, and that's whether he's right or wrong. So with that mindset on the defensive line, it's pretty. It's crazy as an animal. So.
What is the ceiling for not just the secondary, but for this defense this year?
Become number one in the statistics. I mean, we set goals for ourselves every year, and the ceiling would be to pass those goals up and reach more. So.
Coach McDonald said he thought you could be the best all-around corner in the country. What do you have to do to get to that?
That's definitely the goal. I would say just bring that dominance to the game as far as whether it's first or second down, third or fourth. Just having that same dominant mindset of no balls coming this way, or I'm going to make that tackle, or just have my team ready to be in position. So.
I know Payne and Ruth have obviously had a lot of experience, especially last year, but who from the younger crop of guys has kind of stood out to you and could make an impact?
Lawrence would definitely make an immediate impact. He was a guy that played behind 3 seniors last year and kind of took after them and followed their footsteps. I think he'll be ready to play when that time comes.
I know you've always been a guy that kind of at the start of every season been pretty vocal about these are specific goals you want to accomplish individually, like all first team, all
right.
Big 12. When it comes to this season, when you look at that list, what specific items do you want to accomplish?
Right now, I'm mainly just focused on team goals. I feel like spring ball as well. You get the team on board because the personal goals don't mean nothing if the secondary is not all aligned together. So right now, it's big emphasis on team goals right now, but I definitely have those personal goals ready for you. So.
Do you think this secondary is the best in the Big 12?
I mean, I could be modest, I could be cocky. I would say that's the goal, to be the best. Right now, with a lot of young guys right now, we're striving to get there. No, we haven't reached that point yet. But like I said, we're striving to reach there and getting everybody on board to be the best secondary in the nation. So,
with everything lost at receiver, anybody stand out that you guys go against in practice?
Oh yeah, a lot of guys basically stood up and took charge. Like Hakeem Butler, you have a young pup, Landon Akers, who's been showing out. Matt Eden. I mean, we lost a lot of receivers, but we also had some guys behind them that was ready to carry the torch. So,
what's your relationship like with DeAndre off the field?
I don't know if you guys remember Jamal Wiltz. I know that was like my road dog. So DeAndre kind of filled that gap and we kind of pushed each other, kind of like me and Jamal did. So.
He says you guys can argue sometimes too.
Oh man, just like over simple stuff too. Like, oh, you should have turned that way, or you should have turned this way, and now it turned into an hour. So like guys really don't like watching film with us because we'll like stay on the play for 30 minutes. When, that's a bad deal.
What's your biggest non-football argument that you've had with DeAndre?
Non-football. That's a good question. We actually just did a little road trip together, so we was kind of arguing a lot about that. It was actually arguing about my buddy that played at U of H, the defensive tackle, and we was talking about whether he should stay or come out, and we argued about that the whole ride home. So.
Where'd you go?
Yeah,
Where was the road trip?
I mean, you can follow my Instagram, and then, I mean, you'll definitely find out all the places that I went to. So.
Spring break.
Yeah.
Even beyond defense, with Joel, with Allen leaving, do you feel as an entire team that you really have to step up as a leader for the entire program?
Oh yeah. The Joe Landon, the Allen Lazars, the Jack Spring. We definitely lost a lot of the leadership from our team, and it's kind of like passed on down to me and other guys, and I feel like we know that, and we're taking strides to accomplish that. So.
Coach McDonald said that you kind of already know what you can do at corner. He's challenged you to be more complete in terms of special teams and stuff. Have you embrace that to try to do as much in your last year as you can?
Yeah, I'm trying to be versatile. Like, I've been catching punts, punt return. They haven't put me on the field at quarterback, but on the side, I try to keep my arm warmed up or come out before practice and throw in the nets. So I even did a little kicking myself. So
I saw that. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I'm still working. That was like day 2. So I'm still trying to perfect my craft. But, yeah, be as versatile as possible.
Who's the best punt returner on the team?
The best punt returner behind myself? I like the young guy, Tyreek, 14. Yeah, he's a shifty guy, so.